Welcome, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's time to learn something new. So what are we going to do tonight? Tonight, we're going to be making little pumpkin hair clip covers. And they just turn an ordinary hair clip into something cute. And this, I digitized this, so the design is free. Just let me know if you want a copy of it, and I'll be happy to send it to you along with the instructions. And so we'll go ahead and get started. You just need a 4x4 hoop, and I used a tearaway stabilizer in it. So I just simply loaded up the hoop with the stabilizer, and it's already on the machine. You need the file, of course. You're going to need 2 scrap pieces of felt. I'm going to do this next set in black, but I did these in white. Any color of felt you like, and a piece of wash away stabilizer. This is my new favorite thing, are these quilters pins, and these are good. You'll see why in a little bit. A good pair of nice sharp little scissors, and the colors that you need to have orange, green, or beige for the stem, and then black. And then I'm using a gray to outline the pumpkin because the black was a little bit too much. Okay, so let's go to the machine, and this only takes 4 minutes to stitch out. So there's the design. It comes as a set of 2, a right and a left. So I'm just going to select it and set. You could probably fit 2 whole sets in a 4x4 hoop. And I've loaded my machine with orange thread. Okay, so the first color stop is going to set the placement for the felt. Okay, I'm going to put the felt over the top so that it covers all of the stitching. At this point, you can put your solvay on or not. So this is the one where I put the solvay on it. Here we go. And this outline stitching is rather distinct. If you wait and put the solvay on the top where it just starts stitching the pumpkin, then what happens, like this one, I had to go do this last step twice. Otherwise, the orange thread sort of dug into the felt and you couldn't really see it. So it's not that hard to remove the solvay. So I'm just going to put it on here now. Okay, and then do the second color stop, which is going to tack down everything. And you pick the color thread. Now I'm using black fabric, but I want the little blanket stitch at the end in order to be in orange. So I'm just going to head and use it now. Okay, the third color stop, I'm going to switch to green or beige, because what that's going to do is give me the little the stem for the pumpkin. So I'm going to thread it up with green. I'm using a lime green, but you use whatever color you like. This is the longest stitching, which is the pumpkin. Okay, now is for the gray in order to outline the pumpkin. Now for the light gray, and this is color stop number 5. It just gives you a subtle outline around the pumpkin. And next I'm going to switch to black, and this will do the eyes and the nose of the pumpkin. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to go back to my table, and I'm going to use my scissor. And I'm just going to clip away any of these wild, crazy threads. And I used black in the bobbin, but you can use white or the same color. It's up to you. This part doesn't really show anyway. Get all these little threads up. You want to get all these little stray threads because they'll show. Okay, man. I'm just going to place another piece over the whole thing. Don't worry, we'll be, and then what I like to do, because I don't like to tape always rolls off on the bed of the machine and it always makes a mess. So I'm going to just, I like to use these curve pins because they're really easy to bring to the top without breaking up all of your stabilizer. They're only here to get it to the machine. So it's not, see, this isn't going to roll up underneath. So I'm going to now take this back to the machine. There, I'll take that out before I stitch. Don't leave it there. Okay, I'm going to put orange back into the needle. Okay, and I'm going to take these out. Absolutely take those out. Don't leave them there. Okay, and then we're going to stitch. This is a placement stitch or a tack down stitch. So it is, I covered the whole back. You think, how am I going to get the clips in? You'll see. I'm going to leave orange in the needle. Take this out for a second. Now, get all these little orange thread tails. Now, if your machine doesn't cut jump stitches, you're going to have to cut a few jump stitches in the front. Okay, now, here's how you get through the clips. This folds back. Okay, so right where it folds, you're going to take your scissor and then cut. And you want to cut about 1/8 of an inch from the stitching line. So it's right here to about right there. Same thing on this one. So you can lift it up so you can pierce. You're not worried about going all the way through. Because this is dark and I'm sure not seeing it. Okay, that's it. Put it back down. And that's how you're going to get your clip in. I'm just going to peek to make sure it didn't roll, and it did not. Okay, last color stop. And this is now going to put the blanket stitch all the way around. Okay, all done. I'm just going to pull most of my salvia off. I'll get the rest of it later. And yeah, it looks kind of plasticky, but that's okay. And then I cheat because this is a nice tear away. Let's just tear away most of it while it's in the hoop. And this one you'll notice if you don't get that stabilizer away rather cleanly because it will show. Okay, then you need, okay. And then I'm going to just simply cut about 1/8 of an inch around. Cut it right down the middle. Dig out this stabilizer. Now, if you can't get it out, which happens sometimes, that's what fabric markers are for. I'm going to pull off most of my salvia. Most of it comes out. The little bits that don't, you take a little washcloth. And I have this old decrepit washcloth just for this, and wet it and just stab it until it comes up. Let it dry. And there, it's done. So now take it out of this one, and then you have flip that little thread, and in here you have got an opening, and you just push it in. And if you're afraid it's going to come out, this is pretty secure, but if you're afraid it's going to come out easily, What you can do is take some E6000 glue or glue gun and just put a little dab of glue right here. That'll keep it from sliding out. Okay, and see the little bit of gray just outlines the pumpkin without being too obvious, because it wouldn't show anyway. Okay, I'm ready to put this. These are mine. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's switch cameras. Yeah, see. Cute, huh? Okay, that is the entire project. That was so easy to do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this little project. Be sure to send me an email asking for the PES design as well as the written instructions. I'll be happy to send it to you. They're free. So, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.